Good evening, Dr. Stewart. I am so happy to be able to offer a few brief comments on this very special evening, a celebration of this milestone event, 25 years of your leadership in conducting this outstanding organization, the Atlanta Youth Wind Symphony. Congratulations. I know that the hundreds and hundreds of students who have played under you these past 25 years are going to be forever thankful for the rest of their lives for the passion that you've imbued into their lives for making music beautiful and meaningful in every way that's important to their life and their future.
One of my best memories of Dr. Stewart happened in 2008 while I was serving as the student manager for the Atlanta Youth Wind Symphony. As our dress rehearsal was about to begin, we learned that the horn soloist performing a concerto with the group had booked his flights for the wrong date and was not going to make it to rehearsal and maybe not even the concert. Despite the slight look of panic in his eyes, I watched Dr. Stewart calmly lead a rehearsal, schedule a makeup rehearsal the next day, and help us figure out how to get the soloist onto a plane that evening. Today, as a trauma surgeon, I lead teams in stressful situations every day. And if I, as the leader, can be the calmest person in the room, it really feeds the energy of the team, helps everyone to do their job better, and achieve the best possible outcome. Thanks, Dr. Stewart. I learned that from you. And by the way, the horn soloist made it, and the concert was amazing.
An invisible impact that Dr. Stewart had, I think, on all of us is helping us through our college application process. This is something that the audience don't get to see, and we're really lucky to have them support us through financial aid, college applications, pre-screenings, and now all three of us are very lucky to be at Northwestern University studying saxophone.
A part of what made AYWS so special is Dr. Stewart's trust in us as musicians. Each week, it's difficult to show up at Monday night, 7 p.m., ready to go sight reading each cycle. But he trusted us and knew the expectation, and we knew the expectation, and we were always ready to perform for him.
My senior year, Dr. Stewart gave me the position of section leader for the saxophones, and that really just opened up a lot of doors for me to become a better musician and a better person and leader overall.
Every time that I had the opportunity to work with the Atlanta Youth Wind Symphony, both as a guest conductor and also as a guest clinician, I was made very well aware of the standard of excellence and the joy of music making that was involved in the process. And this is all attributed to Dr. Stewart's conducting, his rehearsal style, his ability to deal with people, and his leadership in the musical world.
One thing I'll always remember is being in the 11th grade in the trumpet section, and Dr. Stewart chose me to look at for the last note of the piece. Everyone in AYWS knows that Dr. Stewart would always choose a musician, whether it was spontaneous or pre-planned, and he would just lock eyes with you on the last note of the piece. That moment when the sound ends, but the audience is still processing their response. It's this moment of silence that's just magical. And that, to me, encapsulates the spirit of Dr. Stewart. He is never someone who does anything for himself. Part of his love of music making is his connection and enjoyment and sharing of it with his musicians. And I think that is felt by the musicians so strongly, and it was such an empowering feeling that we actually could mean so much to someone like Dr. Stewart, and that he would want to share with us.
One of the things I've noticed about Scott, and that I appreciate a lot, is his consistency. His standards are fairly high. Well, actually, his standards are quite high. And what he asks of the students and what he asks of himself is pretty consistent through the years. I'm sure that the band has changed many times over its existence with Scott. But I don't think his standards have, except they may have gotten a little higher. Not higher in a way that it's so hard to achieve them, but just higher in a way that that the means of which we're doing should be consistently good and here, not here. And I think I appreciate that in my dealings with Scott. If I have some question or if he's playing a piece of mine or whatever, I know it's going to be taken care of well. I know that his enthusiasm is going to be at the same level as it was the last time I saw him, at least, and that I'm going to get a good performance out of it. And I think the kids probably feel the same way. He has a very high standard of excellence, and he's very sincere. But the great thing is he's very consistent in all of that.
The high standard of musical excellence that Scott has brought as director of AYWS is really second to none. It's a standard that has certainly never left me. In AYWS, his expectation for preparation and professionalism wasn't optional. It's the foundation. He pushed us to show up ready, to respect the music, and to hold ourselves accountable to something bigger than ourselves. Now, I knew back in high school this was no ordinary concert band, but it really wasn't until I joined the Marine Band that I realized how prepared I was. It didn't feel like it was a leap. It was a continuation of what had already been built in me.
He's a phenomenally talented music director and conductor, and he's also a caring mentor and friend. And he's a lot of fun. Whenever his name comes up in the music community, people smile. And they say, I love him. Because what's not to love about Scott Stewart? We are so pleased and honored to be a part of this 25th anniversary celebration, and we look forward to at least 25 more years of friendship, good times, and great music with Dr. Scott Stewart.
Dr. Stewart has an incredible way of lighting up every room that he walks into. It's the same as when his name comes up in conversation. Even when he's not there, people inevitably start smiling and telling stories of how he's impacted their lives. And this goes way beyond music, because we all know without a doubt that he is a superb musician and teacher and conductor who is incredibly committed to his craft. But at his core, he is just an amazing person, an advocate, will do anything for his students, his former students, his friends, his colleagues, and has done so much to make not only the musical world, but the world overall a better place.
Devoted.
Extraordinary.
Generosity.
Excellence.
Funny.
Compassionate.
Enthusiastic.
Exemplary.
Inspirational.
Leadership.
Amusing.
Very committed.
Passionate.
Proper.
Genuine care.